welcome to another exciting episode of Quick Review Thursday. Sorry we took a break for a week because things were getting a little crazy, especially with the coronavirus stuff that's going on. So we just wanted to take a little bit of a break to kind of just get a couple other things done. So we'll probably be doing like an update. Probably I will be sending out an update to, Wednesday. So you should already have an update of what's going on with the channel and with the podcast. But anywho, just let's get this show on the road, shall we? I watched the movie Panman, mainly because my buddy G. Larry Butler is in it, and I've been kind of interested in seeing it. I saw the poster has a guy with a pan on his head, and I was like, I don't know what this is about. Like, I literally did no research into it when I started watching it because I didn't want to, I wanted to be fresh and everything. And I will say, it is one of the silliest movies that I've seen in a long time. Really, really happy with that. So, but yeah, so. To begin with, it's basically about this demon that possesses culinary students and has them go and kill people. But the thing is, one of the ones that he possesses has fallen madly in love with this girl named Hope, and so this professor and his group of hunters, and his last name, Professor Hunter, and his group of hunters are trying to stop the demon from killing more people and everything. And it's just if I explain that to people would be like, what in the world are you talking about? That just sounds so wacky and so weird. And that's exactly what this movie is. It's wacky, it's weird, it's crazy, it's fun. It's a lot of stuff. I don't even know how to classify. I mean, I guess it's definitely got comedy in it. It's definitely sort of satire, sort of spoof-ish kind of thing. But it's not like a spoof like Naked Gun or Airplane Worthy or even the Scary Movie movies where they parody specific movies or something. This is more along the line of I guess Naked Gun more or less, because Naked Gun was a spoof of those things, but didn't really, no, not even that. It's its own little thing. It's like a spoof of demon hunting movies and everything. And how bizarre can you make it is what I think. Yeah, they were trying to go with this movie, and I like that. I liked how crazy it was. I love the main girl, Hope. Well, I guess she was the main girl, but she wasn't in it as long as a lot of other people. I know G. Larry Butler was the main guy, and so was the Panman himself. He was the antagonist. But you really, the way that they set it up, you kind of felt sorry for Panman a lot. He inhabited Jeremy, who really did love Hope, and so there was there's a little bit of backstory with the characters and a little bit of other things. I'll say though, it is just a fun, bizarre movie. It is not something I would definitely not recommend this for somebody who doesn't like comedy horror, horror comedies, because it is definitely full of humor and silly, over the top humor. I would definitely compare to other G. Larry Butler movies that have been there. I would definitely compare it to Double the Avenger, how over the top silly the comedy is, but it's not the same sort of humor, if you get what I'm saying. It's got its own little unique humor, and I like it. I adored all the characters. Even like I said, even Panman got me tugging at my heartstrings at times. Just because, I guess Jeremy just wanted to be in love, just wanted to be loved. And so he had, he let that kind of get to him. It even begins, with him, looking at one of the other culinary students that he's basically saving. And I like it turned like it got a different turn for it, because at first I thought the Panman was gonna be like an Avenger, guy, like was gonna go around and save people and kill the bad guys and stuff, and then he just turned out to be a bad guy. So it totally turns the head on everything. But I like that. I liked him being a villain, but a villain with a little bit of a heart. And it was goofy, in that sense. She asks him to take off the pan, and he's like, no, and he can't talk, or he doesn't want to talk because he doesn't want to give away who he is. And when he eventually does, you see who it is. And I mean, me telling you this stuff is not really a spoiler, because there's so much that goes on in the movie. That's just literally the first 20 minutes of the movie that I just talked about mainly. There's more to it. There's other characters that I don't want to go into because that will spoil things, but there's other characters that pop up that kind of try to help, the hunters. And even the hunters are so silly and goofy. There's this one hunter who, his name's Bo, and he's there because his, I think his brother or his cousin, I forgot, brother or cousin, Elijah, I think his brother, but kind of got him into it or whatever, and he just wants to go kill some demons. That's it. But he's not a culinary guy. He's not a chef. He makes a big deal out of the fact that he's not a chef, and I thought that was pretty funny. There's some great moments to it. I think it's one of those movies that if you watch it, you might be a little, if you're not put off by the humor, because the humor is its own thing, then you're gonna love it, because the humor is what makes the movie stand on its own. Otherwise, it would just be a really goofy serial killing movie, or whatever. I guess I don't know if he's a demon, movie. So I like that. I liked a lot of what they were trying to go with it and everything. I'm kind of surprised it was made in 2011. It looked more newer of a movie, but it was definitely up there with those B movies that I watch and I enjoy. And you can see it, you can rent it or watch it on Amazon Prime. If you have Prime, you can watch it for free. It is. You could probably buy it, I'm pretty sure, from Amazon. It looks like a movie that a lot of people would probably enjoy. So if you want to watch something silly and goofy but fun, and something that you could get a kick out of, I would definitely recommend Panman. If it's not, if comedy, horror, or horror comedy, whatever you want to call it, it's not your thing, I'd probably skip it, just because there is a lot of comedy in it that might, not, suit you well. But I think everybody should watch horror comedies, because they are hilarious at times. People really put their heart and soul into making something funny, entertaining, and scary. I mean, the death scenes were pretty cool. There's decapitations. There was blood squirting out. There was there was some really cool special effects. So just all in all, directed really well. I mean, everything top of the line. I would definitely recommend this movie. So go check it out on Amazon Prime if you get a chance, and show some love to it. And so I probably won't be back next week. I think Paul will be back next week. So, but if not, I'll be back. So, hope you guys are all staying safe and staying inside, watching YouTube, or whatever else you're doing at this particular juncture. But thank you guys so much for checking this out, and hope you enjoy it. Bye.